we did get the ESPN power rankings for, not even power rankings, but they were ranking all of these skill players by team, right? So for us, they would be saying essentially, hey man, whoever's at quarterback, whether it's Mitch or Kenny, but you got Najee, Pat,
Yeah, they're not
the
including
receivers,
quarterback
right? They're
at
not
all.
including the quarterbacks, just strictly the running back, tight ends, receivers. All right. So with that being the case, though, all 32 teams, this is pretty cool. So I liked it a lot, man. So this is why we're going to talk about it today. And
So he's got some caveats too.
he
Did you
does,
read
right?
it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Well, I don't have my ESPN Plus on my computer. It's on my phone. Hold on. I got it.
What's your password? What's your password, bro?
I ain't saying that.
Let me just type
Come
it
on.
in. Let me just.
No. All right.
Man,
Hold
you're
on.
so secretive all of a sudden. Deke, what's going on with
Let
you,
me
man?
read some of these caveats. He says, we're only thinking about performance in 2022.
Yeah.
So he's projecting.
Yeah, nothing ahead of that. Like in the sense of not, who has the longer upside career, just 2022. Mm-hmm.
Also says, injury history, holdouts, and suspensions matter.
Yes.
So you could be projecting, this guy's going to get banged up.
Mm-hmm. Or no, and not you're projecting he's going to get banged up, but what he's saying in the sense of what you talked about Marcus Peters. Is Marcus Peters come back from a high ankle sprain, or is he come back from a significant injury? So that's why, like, if you were talking about the Ravens, you could be like, hey, man, I'm not as high because I think that he's going to take a little bit longer. If you're talking about the New Orleans Saints, what does Michael Thomas look like, right? If you're thinking about the Cardinals, man, Hop gone for 6. So, like, that type of stuff, yeah.
Wide receivers are more heavily weighted than running backs or tight ends. The league values wide receivers at a different tier than other skill positions. That's his basis. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Well,
maybe I agree with it. Hold on.
I think it's different because we have Najee.
Maybe no.
Like
I was
when we
gonna
had
say
AB, we would say that AB mattered more than L. Bell, even though they both were elite and they both mattered a ton. AB was AB. We talk about running backs being replaceable. I think that's what he's saying.
Sure, it's.
Running backs are. We're only saying that differently now because we have a running back that we are going to be rolling with for the next couple of years, hopefully, in terms of Najee Harris. But outside of that, that's why everybody's always like, yo, you're not supposed to take running backs in the first round. You can just get them wherever. It doesn't matter. Like, they don't matter. I don't agree with that per se 100%, but that is the league-wide consensus. Contracts show that. When we talk about no running backs getting paid since L. Bell, Gurley, and those guys, that's why.
I think it's just every dude should matter on your
You don't
offensive
even believe
repertoire.
that. Stop. You don't even believe that, though.
I do.
No, you don't.
When we're talking like this, I'm just looking at guys. I'm looking at names. Who you got?
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? You list off names? Yeah. All right, cool. You got them.
No. And
you get what I mean? Like, Najee's part of it, bro.
He never said he wasn't. He just simply said, for example,
that's our plus versus other teams that don't have running backs. It's a minus for them.
So, for example, if a team has Jamar Chase and we have Najee Harris, a Jamar Chase is more impactful because of what he's able to do at that position. Whereas with Najee, even though he's going to be a top-notch player and he's proven that, the impact is different. That's all. And you know this. It's just that Najee is our guy.
I don't know if I agree.
You weren't hollering this when we was looking over here.
Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor.
These are outliers. Who else are you naming? Those are outliers.
Bell in his prime's another good example.
And think about how long ago that was. These are outliers.
But if you think Najee's going to be on that type of path this year, then...
Well, and that's fine.
I don't get it. Yeah. I just don't get why, hey, running backs don't matter. That's going to be a key part of our offense.
It didn't matter. You're just spotlighting that part. He said that's a part of the equation in that, hey, I do weight receivers more than running backs. But the NFL has already proven it. That's the case, which why they pay those guys more than they pay the others.
They might be making mistakes.
You only say that because of Najee, though. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Travis Kelce, you want to talk about impact, man. It's up there.
Yeah, but you're only going to be able to name 5. Think about it. You're going to name 5 tight ends. We can name 15 to 20 receivers that are going to have impact like that.
That's why I'm talking about how valuable the top guys are, though.
But that's why he's saying, if you're not one of them top 5 guys, I'm not trying to hear about the 10th best tight end. Give me the 15th best wide receiver with the 10th best tight end. And I think that's the point that he's trying to make right there, bro.
All right, we got... Yeah. I'm not mentioning every single player as well, so you got probably your top 4, 5, 6 guys.
Yeah.
Efficiency matters. I don't know what that means, and I don't care.
You do know what efficiency means.
I don't care.
You don't like it because your guys aren't efficient. That's why.
No, he's throwing some new age stats out there and bullshit analytics. I don't want to hear it. Can this guy play ball? That's what I want to know. Don't give me all this bullshit. That's what he's trying. He's trying to confuse people. He's trying to throw some analytics wizardry at you and
he's
shit.
helping us personally.
All right, we going through this list.
We'll go first off where the Steelers are, number 1 team, and then division teams. How about that? Unless you want to read down all 32.
No.
Yeah,
Why don't we do like top 10 too?
All right, yeah, do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, do top 10. Number 1, obviously, Steelers in the AFC North.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're at 12.
Yep.
Steelers are at 12. And ahead of them, they have the Cowboys at 11, Bills at 10, Dolphins at 9, Eagles at 8, Rams at 7, Chargers at 6, Bucks at 5, Vikings at 4, and 49ers at 3, Raiders 2, Bengals 1. 49ers is a joke. Joke at 3, seriously. And then
Hold on. I'm trying to think. They got Debo. They got Ayuk. Who's the
Mitchell. That's it.
Who's the other running back? Sermon. No, he's still out there. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have Mostert anymore. It
Yeah,
might
he's
be
in Miami now.
Mitchell was their guy down the stretch.
Kittle.
They still have Kittle.
Yeah.
That's it. Juszczyk, Ray McLeod now. Come on.
Juszczyk? Are we Juszczyk and Kittle? They ain't nice. You was just hollering about running backs. Juszczyk isn't in that. As a fullback, he ain't one of them top dudes.
No, but
That don't count.
This is why this guy's an idiot. This is why this guy's an idiot. He's talking about the receiver value so high and stuff. They got 49ers at 3. The reason you got 49ers at 3 is because of Kittle.
And
you can't
Debo.
but
we not gonna consider Debo.
What'd we say about 2022 for Debo? It ain't gonna be the same.
But it's still.
So he needs
Debo,
to have some foresight to know that.
We still saw what Debo did last year.
Ayuk, are you kidding me?
He's not good.
He's fine, but I mean, to
what
get
am I
49ers
missing?
at 3.
Well, tell me who you would have in front of him then.
I mean, probably every team here.
Explain it. I need to hear this because we know what Debo Samuel did, so I need somebody that's going to take over that. I know who George Kittle is. It's only a handful of receivers that are even in a conversation with him.
So Vikings are at 4. I would easily put them over the Niners.
Okay, and why is that? Thielen is coming off of an injury. He's had the same ankle injury that Michael Thomas has had. We saw Mike ain't been the same since then. Well, we know Justin Jefferson, but Justin, I can't clearly say, he's that much years ahead of Debo Samuel. Debo put together a hot season last year. He only got a small sample, but he got.
I got Jefferson at 3 on my receivers. I got him way higher than Debo.
Yeah, and see, I didn't. I had him with 6 or 7 on my
Dalvin
list.
Cook, way better than any 49ers running back.
Fair enough.
Irv Smith,
not
a bad tight end.
He's not even close to George Kittle. And who's check? Who has check? Nobody.
CJ Ham.
Not even close.
CJ Ham's not bad.
Stop it. Next say Derek Watt. Come on, man.
The Vikings receiver, I don't even think it's close between Debo and Ayuk versus Thielen and Jefferson. It's not even close.
But Thielen isn't healthy.
He'll be fine.
Then how do you figure? Where's your sample size? Because if
he still had double-digit tight ends or touchdowns last year.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay. And when he came back, he did what? Came right back out, then went right back out. Because the injury is not one that you just coming back from.
He's gonna be fine.
All right, we'll see, man.
He's gonna be fine. I just think the 49ers are way too high. I mean, even talk about the Bucks, Evans and Godwin. I'll take over 49ers receivers all day.
But what about the rest of it? Because it's not just the receivers. It's not just the Fournette's 260 right now. We're gonna take a 260-pound Fournette. Stop that.
Fournette's fine.
My.
Russell Gage is their third receiver. Who's the 49ers' third receiver? Ray. We saw how that worked out for us last year.
Who's George Kittle's answer over there?
Dude, but this is what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, he's talking about rating the receivers and stuff so high. It doesn't even make sense with his own rankings.
So think about when you do QB ratings, what do you say? You say, I look at eyeball tests, I look at stats, I look at this, I look at that, right? You don't say that one is the only thing that matters more than the other. You say all of that. And that's what this dude said, man. Why you acting like you can't understand that, Deke?
But he's not. Because Kittle's the reason 49ers are that high. I'll give him that.
Kittle and who? So Juszczyk is a nice.
He's a nice piece.
Bruh,
he's a nice piece.
In the day, Lord.
It ain't like that though. Dude.
Okay,
it ain't like that.
Hey man, if you was hating on him, let me know, man. All right, that's cool.
All right, so where we going Steelers with AFC North teams then? Where we stack up?
Sure, yeah, because we were at 12. So actually, let's read off what they said about us too, and I actually have that pulled up.
All right, they got.
Unless do you have it or no?
No, I don't have it pulled up.
Right.
I'm trying to find the teams though. They got Ravens way down. So it looks like they got Ravens at 4 out of the AFC North. Browns at 3. Am I reading this wrong? Steelers at 2.
And then Bengals at in the division, yeah.
Where's the Bengals at?
1.
Oh yeah, they're at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Oh no, remember this don't work. This don't make sense. This is dumb. Yeah. This list can't make sense, man. We got
For the
Najee and these
49ers,
guys over the Browns, man. What we doing here, man?
The 49ers are stupid, yes. But no, Bengals at once. They got Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and Joe Mixon. And they just signed Hayden Hurst, who's a pretty decent tight end. So that's good. Us at 2, between the Browns. Yeah, I agree with that too.
So what's the difference? We can't say Najee. They got Nick Chubb. And then they also got Kareem Hunt.
They don't got receivers.
They got Amari Cooper.
That's fine. Outside of him.
Fair.
They don't got much.
Yeah.
They don't got much. And Njoku as their tight end? No way. Not especially if we're talking 2022.
I'm with you.
Still waiting for Njoku to break out.
Okay.
This is like 3 years later.
Okay.
He's been in the league. Yeah, Freiermuth's gonna have an awesome year. Yeah, I think it's fair. Browns over the Ravens though too. Yeah, for sure. I think that's in terms of AFC North that listed off pretty right.
Okay.
Bengals 1, Steelers 2, Browns 3, Ravens 4. They got no one now. They traded Marquise Brown.
Yeah, they just J.K. Dobbins and the receiver Bateman. That's it. And we gotta see what he looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh, and Gus Edwards, he's coming back too. But yeah, that tandem isn't the same as because Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. That tandem right there. Yeah, that speaks for itself.
So how would you order them then out of the AFC North?
We're either at 2 or 3. I would lean 2 because I like Chase Claypool as our number 2 compared to what Cleveland has as their number 2 opposite Amari. But it's still like I'm looking at this is my biggest dilemma. Is Chase as the number 2 receiver enough that I discount a Kareem Hunt as that number 2 back? Because to me, I'm asking myself, is Chase Claypool's, whether we're talking what we're expecting from him or however we want to word it, versus what I've seen and what I know Kareem Hunt is capable of as well. That's my big part because to me, Amari Cooper and Deontay, we can say that's a wash. If you want to say Najee and Nick Chubb is a wash, cool. But that's the part for me where I'm like, because even with Pat, we're still projecting with Pat, and I'm sure they would project with Njoku. Fine. But even if you want to say that was a wash, at the end of the day, to me, it comes down to how I view Chase versus how I view Kareem Hunt. Now, to me personally, I have us at 2 because I do think that Chase is going to get more opportunities because he's not having to split a backfield or split touches. Whereas with Kareem, he does. We know he's not going to be their bell cow. Even though he's capable of it, they're just not going to use him like that. But that's always my big dilemma when I'm thinking about him just in that capacity.
Let's not forget Pickens, too.
Once again, we're just projecting, though. And that's fine.
Because even their third guy, Anthony Schwartz, Peoples-Jones, he didn't have a bad year. They drafted David Bell.
They've done, but like Peoples-Jones, for example, like he's not move the needle name, but he's
Pickens
still a good player.
All day,
yeah, we haven't even seen Pickens play in the league just yet. That's all I'm saying. I feel you though, and yeah, by the end of this year, it'll be clear, hopefully. But at the end of the day, one dude has produced already, and one is coming into the league. So that's all.
Yeah, they got Browns actually like pretty low, and I think they got him at like 20, huh?
But and this is the only part I didn't agree with their rating in terms of their overall rating. You're not including quarterbacks in this conversation, so I just don't think that when we're naming the 10, like even how I view Chubb and Hunt and Cooper, I don't think that they're a top 5 or even a top 10 offensive talent group, but I still think that, I don't know, I just like them a little bit better because of what Nick Chubb can do. But when you're talking about the context of it, this goes back to what we're talking about at the beginning of this thing. Hey, man, when you're talking about receivers versus running backs and impact for both positions, yes, there is a difference. That's all. But that's his list, man.
Should the Steelers be higher? We're at 12. Cowboys ahead of us. James Washington, C.D. Lamb, Gallup, Zeke, Pollard, Schultz. Bills, Diggs, Davis, Cook, Crowder, Singletary, Dawson Knox. Dolphins, Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert.
Definitely not. I think Dolphins are a little...
Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Gesicki.
I would put the Dolphins at a better ranking, especially if we're not including the quarterback. When you're just talking about their skill position, they got one of them groups where you're looking like, okay, tight end, Gesicki. That's all pro caliber. That's what he is. Talk about the wide receiver room. We know Tyreek. We know about young Jalen. It's like, man, yeah, that's real. And then even in the backfield, Raheem Mostert, that's your speed guy. You already know we talked about with Chase Edmonds coming over from Arizona. And he still got Sony Michel, who's like the quiet third dude for them right now.
Eagles, Sanders, A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. Watkins.
Dallas Goedert. How you feel?
Jalen Reagor too,
Mm-hmm.
as like their fourth guy.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, yeah.
Yeah.
They might have to go up a little bit.
I like them.
I'd put them probably over the
Quez was nice, though.
Rams
Quez
and
was
Chargers maybe.
Yeah.
Rams, I mean, Cup's carrying them at this point.
Because they got rid of Woods. Yeah.
Woods and Beckham are gone. They do have Allen Robinson. Akers is going to be back. Higbee. Like, they're solid. That Eagles,
it ain't
though.
the same like that, though.
The Eagles might have to go up. And even the Chargers with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, then they just have Eckler and Gerald Everett as their tight end. They don't really have a receiver 3 like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might be with you on the Dolphins, too. Bump them up.
Yeah.
I could see Steelers over Cowboys, Bills. Najee. Hold on. Let's just.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I didn't want to do 2 comparisons here. We'll just say over the Bills, just for the fun of it. Why not?
All right, let me.
Najee over Singletary.
Okay.
Muth over Knox, and Knox is good though. I'm not disrespecting Knox. Knox is fine.
But why did you just say Singletary?
Huh? They have Cook. Yeah, that's
no,
fine.
they use all the dudes. So it wasn't just Singletary. It was Singletary and Zach Moss, and then they're also going to use James Cook as well.
Well, I'm hearing Moss is on the trading block.
But is he traded just yet?
I guess not.
All right.
Jamison Crowder versus Pickens. I'll take Pickens over him.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine. He's a good slot receiver.
I like you.
Diggs versus
Diggs
Deontay. Definitely Diggs, but then I'm taking Claypool over Gabriel Davis. So I think that's us. And I do something similar with the Cowboys.
That's the difference because I'm definitely I like Gabriel over Chase right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cowboys would be similar too. I mean, you could probably say CD, Deontay, Wash. Gallup versus Claypool. That's actually probably close too.
I think. Hold on. Who you like
coming
right
into
there?
2022?
Who you like right there? Yeah, because
Gallup's been better. Gallup's been better.
But Gallup is coming off of injury.
Actually, I don't even know if he's been better. I don't know if Gallup's had a season like Claypool's rookie year. He's had 1,000-yard year. I don't think he's had the touchdowns like that though, if I can remember correctly. That's close.
Because Pickens doesn't have a 1,000-yard receiving season yet.
11 touchdowns rookie year though, and he had 800 last year. As much as we were like Claypool, you sucked last year. Still at 800. You know,
I'm with you.
I'll take Pickens over James Washington.
Okay.
Ooh, Schultz is pretty good too versus Fryman. That's actually pretty close. Najee's the X factor. Najee over Zeke. Najee over whatever running backs they're putting out there.
You funny.
Actually, that's not bad. That's not. I think end of the day we're at a decent spot. To have us at 12, I don't think it's like that disrespectful.
I just don't understand why you bash the list so much then.
49ers are bad. I don't like his reasoning. I think if you
but that's part of the reason why the Steelers are up there.
With the receivers?
Yeah, because he likes Deontay and Claypool a lot.
Yeah, but even I'm even saying with that, even if everyone's equal, I think we're in a decent spot. I just don't. I don't know. I don't get his reasoning. I really don't.
Fair enough.
Seahawks are right below us. Theirs isn't bad. DK, Lockett, Kenneth Walker, Rashad Penny. Just brought in Goodwin as their third guy.
Mm-hmm. See,
that's not a bad one.
Once again,
Broncos are good too.
The part that keeps making this a little bit difficult too is when you say no quarterback. We're not including quarterbacks because we can't go with the argument of, well, who's getting them the ball? You know what I mean? It's like, all right, we don't know. That doesn't matter. Just talent for talent, player for player. Yeah.
Bengals at 1, we're good with. They got Raiders at 2.
Raiders low key, man. What you got? Devontae, you got Hunter Renfrow, you got Waller, you got Jacobs, you have is Drake still out there, right?
Yeah, Drake is 2, and they just brought in Keelan Cole.
Yeah, they. You like Cincy at 1 though? Chase, Higgins, Boyd, Mixon.
It's close.
Dang, what's the tight end?
Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, Hurst.
Yeah. I mean, the tight end would be the X factor. I think they'll put the Raiders over the top with Waller.
Ooh.
Josh Jacobs,
you
though,
like Jacobs over Mixon?
No. I'm saying he's worse.
Like, whoa. Okay,
I'm saying Waller would be the X factor. That would put Raiders over the top, I think.
Talk receivers then. So you're going Devontae over Chase.
Let's just say Wash.
Okay, Wash. Higgins and
Higgins
and Renfrow?
2? Is Higgins 2 then?
So Higgins could be 2, but then that means Boyd is 3?
Yeah.
That's
Renfrow and Higgins are probably tied.
So who's their Boyd?
Yeah, but Bengals got the Boyd for sure. So that's
Raiders have the tight end.
There.
Raiders have the tight end. Bengals running back and obviously the third receiver. Sheesh. Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Either way, this is a good list though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. You ain't gotta bash this dude
Not the
like
49ers.
that, man. This isn't a PFF. Like the PFF list would have been worse. This I could get with this. I can understand this a little bit better.
Here's what he needs to do for his intro. These are the guys that can play football. This is how I'm ranking it. That's all he needs to say.
Nah, because then it's going to be a person complaining with that. And that's why, at the end of the day, you do what makes you happy. Because there's always going to be somebody complaining, even when it benefits their team.
Get us in the top 10. There's your case.
They got you at 12.
It's not bad. Yeah, I
You
think,
at
I think
12?
that's the
Bro,
range.
what?
I think that's the
Yours are
range.
12.
I think that's the range right now, between like 10 and 12. Because, I mean, if you're the Seahawks Broncos, you might even have a little case for yourself to be a little bit higher. So I'm fine with 12.
Let's see. Broncos, man, what?
Cardinals ain't bad
you got
either.
Judy out there. Hold on. Let's see. You got Judy. We know you got, what, two? No.
Javonte and Melvin Gordon.
Melvin. Yeah, so two backs out there.
Judy Hamler, Sutton.
Who's the tight? That's the tight end.
Alberto. And then Tim Patrick's not a bad receiver either, as your like fourth guy.
KJ, yeah, forgot about KJ. Yeah, he's another one.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good little group there. Low key, Lions. Amon St. Brown.
Yeah, because you said no quarterback.
DJ Chark, Jamison Williams, DeAndre Swift, and TJ Hawkinson.
They low key. They on paper, yeah.
That's not a terrible little core. They got him in the teens.
Yeah,
they're not,
and they're just talking skill because there's no O line, there's no quarterback, there's no nothing else. It's just skill position.
How do you feel about the Chiefs here? That
Chiefs,
they're in the teens. Juju, MVS.
It makes sense.
Kelsey,
you look at what they
Sky Moore, Hardman, Josh Gordon.
Yeah,
they're praying one of those receivers emerge.
Yeah, that don't look too good right there, man. But once again, their ranking is low because you don't include Mahomes. If Mahomes is included, we're not talking about them being that low. We're like, yo, it's Mahomes with those weapons. He'll figure it out.
The whole offense.
Yeah, but it's strictly just those skill position guys.
Yeah.